Honestly, guys, today's a great day. I have a test coming up in like 1.5 days, and I don't know anything yet, and I really wanted to make a video this time. Anyway, if you're new, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because I'm gonna be making more Valorant console videos that I'm gonna be like reaching out, to maybe... I've been really, maining Breach for a while. I haven't been playing a lot, but when I come back, I'll definitely main Breach. Anyway, just, it's the future videos you can expect. But today we're gonna be talking about how you can actually play Valorant console, or the Valorant controller on your PC. I didn't get a lot of sleep, but I still wanted to make this video, and I wanted to be talking about abilities. So we have multiple things right here. Okay, so someone told me to use a notepad. I say my drawings are pure art. So we have the right, like the thing on the back, we have the thing on the back on the left side. We have these two front things, so that's called an R1 on the left one. That's the buttons we have, and we have these buttons, and I really want to speculate how they will basically make controls and settings and whatever. And people have been asking me, Fat Man, will you need a key when playing Valorant console? No, most likely not. It will be just a full release, just like Fortnite. You won't need any beta key. You will just launch the game and play. Now these two things will, for the console, all true, you can change it. I think this will be like how most people play. So this kind of works the same with the Xbox, but to be honest, the right is shoot, right? So this is shoot. So just going from these buttons, and then I'll, say what these actually do. And then the left is like aim, because most like shooting games have something like that, right? Aim and shoot on the back bounces. But here's where the fun part comes. They can use different things for abilities actually. So this will be like a jump. So I don't want to jump things over, but this will be a jump, if you get me. This is usually a reload in all games, so a not a rectangle, man, a square. I really didn't get enough sleep, but a square is gonna be like reload. So, we also have these two buttons, which, we'll think of something, we'll have to place them. So, the most worried thing I am is how many abilities there are and how fast you have to use them, right? So I'm guessing all of these buttons, because we have these, right? So all of these buttons, if I zoom in here, I hope I draw better every day. If you follow my channel, the first time I drew, it was like crazy. It was crazy ugly, and nobody liked it. But now it's getting like pure art. I'm like a fucking Picasso over here. Seriously though, there's so many things to consider in Valorant, because there's so many buttons for abilities in actuality. So I'm guessing either you will have to make a open abilities menu, which will be terrible. So like pressing a button and then switching between the controllers anyway. I think I have a controller over here, but imagine pressing a button. The enemy is pushing on Valorant console, and you have to smash the buttons and see which ability there is. So I'm guessing these are gonna be abilities 1, so that's an ability 1, I guess something like that. Ability 1, ability 2, ability 3, and ability 4. So that's an ult. Okay, so never mind. That's one possible scenario. Okay, so I know this is the drawings over here, but one possible scenario I also saw with Valorant console and whatever is smashing two buttons together and using an ult. How awesome would be that? It would be much easier and whatever, and pressing the button or whatever would ping it. So our kind of pressing this large thing would be a kind of ping. Either this or this pressing the left thumb stick or whatever. This will be of course for moving, so moving just to get out of the way. If you're gonna move with this or whatever, or with this, this is not gonna look good for you. I'm really considering what these to do, and the thing with this one is if you're gonna hold it down, it's gonna do different pings, and if you're just gonna tap it, it's gonna ping as well. One thing they really haven't considered is voice lines. So options is gonna be options and sharing is gonna be sharing, right? These are completely, that's like the menu and that's like sharing. Now the voice lines, if you didn't know, Valorant actually has voice lines, which I never use. But there's actually voice lines you can do, and I probably don't think they're, you know, I guess you could use them on this one because you'll have one slot free, so you can kind of hold this down and press the different voice lines, or they can just remove voice lines completely until they find a better solution. Now the next thing I want to be, you know, talking about is actually switching weapons. So switching weapons is kind of easy. You just use the rectangle, right? So if we go over here, this could be a weapon switch. We actually have rectangles over here if you zoom in, but I never use that. If I find it, okay, so here you go. For anyone, you know, not seeing my drawings, but this will be probably a weapon switch. This looks so terrible. A weapon switch over here. But if you didn't know, you can actually play, you know, Valorant with a controller on your PC. So how do you actually do that? That's a great example. That's a great question, Fat Man. And I'm telling you right now, I won't post a link. Why? Because YouTube sometimes gets on my ass and strikes me for stupid reasons. But if you really wanna, you know, find a way to play with the controller on PC and play Valorant on console kind of early and use your imagination or whatever, you can actually do that, to be honest. All you have to do is you have to download an emulator. All through, most are not working because Valorant, what is doing is like disabling this virtual mouse thing. So what it means, you can't actually play just yet officially, so they have no support, but unofficially you can actually do it pretty easy. And you have to do like specific things, like for example, you type on keyboard like so let's say this button, right? What this does, the rectangle, instead of it will be basically a command for R on the keyboard, which reloads, right? So, or switching a weapon, like I don't know, you can definitely, you know, the controls are pretty easy in Valorant, so I don't really think it's gonna be a huge problem. The few things I'm considering is this will probably switch abilities, so switch abilities, and or this will actually activate the abilities. That's also one possibility. I haven't been really considering. So you shoot with one. I don't know. These two buttons, I don't know what they will do, to be honest. I didn't think of it that much. But I know what all of these do. So I forgot the circle, right? The circle in games is usually diffusing a spike, so, or interacting with something. Diffuse, interact. Okay, so that's one thing. I think that's great. I think that's great, to be honest. And if you ever want to play with a controller or whatever, so I'm gonna draw a controller over here. What you have to do is, like, the guide is pretty simple. So this is gonna be like a really fast thing to draw, but yeah, let's make it this in 30 seconds. Okay, so this was like a Chinese knockoff of a controller, but seriously though, the first thing you have to do is get a PC. That's right. You don't want to be playing on your potato or toaster, and you want to be playing a PC that doesn't fry, you know, your room or whatever, and you don't, you know, wake up early and it just burns the whole room. So the first thing is get a PC. The second thing you want to do is find a program. Find a program that runs, there's like 20 of them, that runs like a controller, so emulator. That's so freaking easy. And a lot of people haven't been, you know, looking into this. But if you're a true console fan, and you have a PC, if you're not watching this just from videos, I mean mobile, because a lot of people are watching my videos from mobile, it's pretty simple. So the third thing, so 3 simple steps, or 4 actually, is set up the controller. So you have to manually set up the things. Usually, it's not always like that, but since Valorant has no actual control setup for controllers, and there's actually no support, you can actually just do that. You can use, you know, example, double or whatever, not W, that's a bad example, but I'm guessing right click as shoot, as a R2 on the, fucking controller, okay? I really didn't get enough sleep tonight, but the fourth thing, and the final thing is have fun. Having fun is one of the best things you can do, and that's super easy. You can actually play on the controller now. So, Batman, what if I don't find a program and an emulator? I don't know. I think you're a smart person. You're watching this until now, and you'll probably figure it out. But you can actually play Valorant console pretty much earlier if you have a PC. So, you know, you will be like this, like really happy. So this is like kind of like you. And this is like your monitor or whatever. So, you know, and you can just cut this mouse off. So I guess, oh god, never mind. I wanted to draw scissors, but it didn't really work. Here we go. This is it. You know, this is you, super happy. You're playing with the controller. This is the mouse and keyboard. And yeah, also there's no aim assist, by the way. So good luck with any match. Getting more than 5 kills each game, because I don't know if Valorant will add aim assist for the controllers, but no aim assist. So no aim assist whatsoever, as you already know. So don't try to win with a controller, because it's not as fun. But what I'm guessing is there's gonna also be no aim assist on the console. So does it really matter? No. So if you like playing with the controller and you know your wife or your baby or whatever is screaming back and you know you want to play from a distance, this is the perfect way. So to be honest, I think we did this video for today, and I have more videos on my channel. I'll be making some more videos soon. Basically, I have exams and shit now. So yeah, this is Fatman signing out. Peace, guys.